Welcome to episode 3 of the AnyKey podcast. This episode is sponsored by nobody.
Somebody please sponsor us.
In this episode, we talk about video games, the next new current gen consoles, EB games, and X-Men.
Apocalypse.
To start, press AnyKey.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of the AnyKey podcast. As usual, I am here with...
Jules.
Hello, man. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very
I
good.
feel like I haven't seen you for like something weeks.
It's been about 32 seconds.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Don't ruin it for them. We've been here for hours
Yes.
trying to set this podcast up because we do know that you guys have had some kind of it hasn't sounded as good as we've wanted it to on your end. This is annoying. Can I just fix this for any of the yeah, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, it hasn't been perfect. If you haven't listened to the audio version of the podcast, I mean, it may sound alright. The video people on youtube.com/Dino, that's where you can go check out the video version of the podcast. It could sound good still. It could kind of... There's points where like you can see us talking, but it's just been cut off. I'm like, I can't fix that.
No.
Hopefully everything sounds good today.
Definitely.
If not, then I'm just going to quit. Yeah, I'm going to quit life.
Don't do that, Dean.
No, I won't do that. I have too much to live for.
Think of all your followers, Dean.
Yes.
All your subscribers.
Hey, you know what? My subscribers are cool, but they ain't watching all my videos. Like 2,700 subscribers and 27 views.
I watch your videos.
Thank
I
you.
give you a view.
I appreciate that.
I'm subscribed.
I watch your videos too on youtube.com/hunting for games, where we both post.
With the number 4.
As in 1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare a thumb war.
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, I made it link.
Yeah,
to...
that was good. Thank you for that. So there was something I wanted to talk about, but you would think I'd remember what it was. I do remember what it was.
Oh.
It's about how you can actually listen to this podcast.
Yes, Dean. How can we listen to the? Well, tell our listeners how to listen to the podcast, or like show people. I don't know.
Well, like, okay, so you can be listening to this podcast a few different ways, or you can be watching this podcast. But if you're watching it, you want to listen to it, or if you're listening to it and you want to watch it, here's how you do it. If you want to watch a podcast, youtube.com/Dino. That's DEEANO. Podcast every single Saturday, uploaded to the channel with, like, you can see our faces and stuff. We sit here and kind of have, like pop vinyls and stuff sitting in front of us.
And I look into Dean's eyes.
Yes, you see that. So if you're watching a video and you don't want to see us looking through each other's eyes, you can go to a few different places. The easiest place is probably SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/hunting. AnyKey podcast, I believe is the name.
Yep.
Then you can also go to Stitcher Radio. If you're on Android, it's probably the best place to go for there. Just search us on there. And if you're on iOS, just go to the podcast app.
Podcast up.
Yes, that's a good name for a podcast. Podcast up. Podcast app, and look for the AnyKey podcast on there, and you can listen to and watch us in all those different places. So, I guess we can just get into it now.
Yes.
Talk about what we have to talk about, and hopefully everything works.
Hopefully.
Because I'm sick of recording and nothing happening.
Yeah. Well, it's probably like from my mic. I'm sorry.
No, it's not like even our computers didn't want to work today. We've had problems with the podcast.
God.
Kind of
like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The recording program just stopped.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's basically how everything happens. No, yeah, the podcast has had some problems, kind of like the New South Wales team yesterday had some problems with State of Origin.
Ugh.
Yes, any Origin fans out there?
I bet most of them be like, Queenslander.
Yeah. Oh, okay, this is one thing I hate about State of Origin over anything else. You watch any game where they're playing in Queensland, the entire crowd is in maroon colours going for Queensland.
Yeah, it's the same as Sydney.
No, Sydney has the majority is blue supporters.
Yeah.
There's still a big section which is for Queensland. Like, at the end of the game, all I could hear was the Queensland fans. The news was just like, yeah, we've lost this, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, Queensland fans are annoying, especially because, like, probably like half of them are from New South Wales anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
excuse me.
Oh, I hate that. It's like, you know, like you're born here,
Yeah.
born in New South Wales, and then you go for like a different state to the one that you were born and raised in.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And then there's like other people who's like, I was born in Melbourne, but I'm going to go for Queensland. I was like, you're just going for the team that's winning.
Yeah.
You live in New South Wales, just like support the team that you live in the state, regardless if you're born in there or not.
Like, I think it's kind of like, okay, even with, like when the Socceroos will play football, you will see, like, okay, they'll verse Italy, for example.
Yeah.
And people who are born and raised in Australia will go for Italy for no apparent reason. Just like,
Because they win.
Italian.
People go for teams that win. That's what they do. It's like if they're sick of seeing their team lose all the time, they'll just switch sides.
I think it should be more than that. It should be passion.
Yeah, well, people lack passion.
And
people lack brains as well.
That's very true. Very good point there. But like for example, I bought a PS2 as my first major console, which we talked about before.
Yeah.
It's not like I just, I saw people playing, like, okay, when it was PS3 versus 360, which one was dominating?
I think the 360 was.
The 360 was dominating by a big margin. I didn't swap over to the 360. I played with my PS3.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to the 360, it looked crap in all the specs and whatever. But I was dedicated to my side. And look what happened now. The PS4 comes out. It's
obliterated,
smashing the Xbox One. But you know what? I was like, I'm cool with this. I bought a PS4. And then I bought an Xbox One. Actually, I bought an Xbox One first because it came out first.
Yeah.
Sorry.
By like a month.
Yeah. I kind of just bought it because it did come out first, to be honest. But, having both consoles is cool. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. I really hate the whole console wars debate.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's really stupid because like, no, this it has better specs, it's better performance. I'm like, yeah, but think of the games.
Yeah.
Like, what are the games that they have in it? It's like, it's shit because it's shit because it's PlayStation. It's like, I had this one guy at school who was like mad like Xbox fanboy. He's like, no, PlayStation's shit. I'm just like, what justifies for it to be shit? It's like, no, it's just shit. Xbox is better. Microsoft is better. I'm like, all right, tell that to like, because I got the 360 before I got the PS3.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, tell that to my dead Xbox 360 that has the freaking red ring, like the red ring of death.
Yeah.
Compared to like my PlayStation 3, which is still alive, but like, now it's like dead. Now it's dead after like a good years in service. Like it basically died around the time I got my PS4 actually.
Same with mine. The Blu-ray driver laser something stopped working.
Yeah. I
don't know. I was like, yeah, whatever, I can't fix
this. Yeah, but like he just annoyed the crap out of me. It's like
just like
Nintendo is the almighty power here, right?
Yeah, Nintendo. Oh, great for handheld consoles, but nothing else. Oh, I'm getting notifications. Here we go. I got tagged with 68 other people.
Wow.
I don't know.
68 people might know you very well.
Apparently. But on the topic of consoles, we are in this time of our console life where, okay, I feel like we just got the PS4 and the Xbox One. Like, it was only a couple years ago now. We are now in this phase where it's like, let's talk about the next iteration of the PS4 and the Xbox One. It's like, we're not bringing a whole new console.
Like, just like updated.
Yeah, it's just like an update. It's like when the PS3 Slim came out.
Yeah.
But the difference here is it's not only gonna, like, they don't only want to make it smaller consoles, they want to make them more powerful too.
Yeah.
Which is like, I mean, I'm down for that. But we're still in that first stage.
Yeah, like there's not even a lot of games that are out already anyway. Like majority of the games are all remastered. There's probably only like, I'd say at least like probably like minimum 20, like at least 20 like new.
Like
games.
On my PS4, I have my collection there. I don't even know what like. Okay, I mainly play. I do like my sporting games, which are they're basically just games.
Dogs.
My dogs are so loud. Last time it was my laptop going crazy. This time it's my dogs. But yeah, like the sporting games are basically the same thing every year. They don't count.
Yeah.
Then I have like The Last of Us remastered game,
Yeah.
GTA remastered game, bloody something else I play. It's probably a remastered game. Like, I think the only game which I play at the moment. Oh well, I guess it's still sport. It's UFC, but that's still, I guess, I can count as
Well,
sport.
like in like those sporting games, like in their kind of defense, is like they improve on some things and make it a bit more realistic.
Yeah, like
But like it's still basically like the same like core.
yeah. I mean,
That's the way
if you
it's
go from like NBA 2K, God, what was it? 2K was 2K14 the first one on the next gen, whichever one it was. You go from last gen to this gen, and you look at the graphical difference. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I remember playing the NBA game, and I was like amazed. I felt like I was there playing, like watching the sport or something. Like, it was amazing. But at the end of the day, it's a boost up.
Yeah.
But it's not like there's a big range of these new games which are revolutionary, blah blah blah, all these new consoles.
Yeah.
And now we have more consoles coming out. It's just like,
Yeah.
where do we go from here? Like,
I don't know.
do these consoles get left behind? Are we gonna have more amazing games come out or something like that? You know, in the future.
I don't think like we'll get like, because yeah, like PlayStation, they have like their 4K version.
Yeah.
And maybe Microsoft will have their version of it.
Yeah.
When they announce it at E3. I got the burpees. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Big lunch.
Yeah. But like, yeah, like I don't think we'll see any games of that like 4K quality for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because they'll take a long time. to
Yeah,
develop.
and even with that, like, okay, if the next console, the PS4K, whatever it's gonna be called, and the Xbox Slim and the bloody Scorpion Leonardo DiCaprio, whatever they're called, like, they're a lot of studios are in the works of making games at the moment. I'm guessing for the current consoles.
Yeah.
Like, if you think of studios and think of the games coming out, like, I've pre-ordered a couple of games already this year. They're coming out like October, November this year.
Yeah.
Therefore, the PlayStation 4 that I know that I have on my desk right now.
Yeah.
I would assume that most studios are doing the same thing, making games for this current I don't know what to call them.
Yeah.
Like not making it for like the PS4K.
You could say that they're console remasters. Remastered.
The consoles are.
The consoles are being remastered.
Well, yeah, I get, yeah, like it's kind of like that. It's just like this is the same thing, it's just a little bit better, and
it's just
better
gonna,
looking.
it's just gonna look a bit better.
Yeah, like every game that's come out this year is basically that.
Yeah.
Like what was that? That game I was talking about before.
Dead Island.
Dead Island has a definitive edition or something that's come out. I'm pretty sure it's digital only. I haven't seen it. Let me look it up. Please hold. But yeah, like a lot of games are just coming out being remastered, which I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Like,
well, it's also like I'd prefer like they remastered like older games than like kind of like recent games, like games within like the last like 5 years they're remastering, or like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like like Last of Us, they came out like a year before like the PS4 came out, and then like the remastered version came out. Just like, what's the point of that? Even like GTA 5 did the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at EB Games, beautiful EB Games. Must love them. Except if you want to
like, I want a I want Crash Bandicoot remastered. That's what I want. In Uncharted 4, there was an Easter egg where you actually got to play Crash Bandicoot.
I was like, that. That was...
I want the actual game.
Yeah.
I don't want to play it in a game.
So I'm just looking for the definitive edition. It has already come out on the Xbox store. I'm not sure about the PlayStation store. But it's going to be... you can get a physical copy of it. That will be coming out on the 10th of June. So about 8 days away. From recording this, and it's going to be going for $6, which is, I think, cheaper than the...
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting like 3 games out of it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Now, I did see something else. Where was it? I think it was on the other page. How do I work the internet? How does the internet
With magic.
work? Yeah, alright, it was just some games that are like, whoa, there's new Skylanders coming out?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what? Skylanders is still a thing?
I don't know. I've never played Skylanders, but I just got excited over it for some reason. All right, like, okay, here are some cool games coming out in the year of 2016.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
The first thing I see is like Professional Farmer 2016. Really?
Well, those games are easy to make.
There's a lot of games here which are just remastered type thing, like Terraria on Wii U. It's apparently a thing. Prison Architect is a game that was available ages ago. There's Minecraft on here. Where are the real games? Okay, here we go. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. That's gonna be a brand new game coming out in very very soon, next week. That's cool. I don't mind Mirror's Edge. I've never played the first game, but I've seen a lot of content for it. It looks cool. Sherlock Holmes apparently has a game coming out.
Well, there was one before. I don't remember what it was called.
I never played.
But I know
Sherlock
there was
Holmes.
one before. There was another Sherlock Holmes.
No Man's Sky. That's a story. That's interesting. Like my girlfriend actually got me a pre-order for my birthday of No Man's Sky, and I'm excited for the game. It was meant to come out in like a couple weeks from now. It's coming out in 10th of August now. It's like almost.
Yeah, it was supposed to be next month.
Was it next month?
I think so, July.
Yeah, July, like 20.
Because it got pushed back a month.
Yeah, so it's coming out 10th of August. Look, I'm down for that. Apparently, a lot of other people aren't down for that. They're like giving death threats and all this stuff. People need to relax a little bit. It's just a game. At the end of the day, like a few months after you play, you're like, oh, I didn't even like that game. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but then after you get it, you'll be like, no.
Yeah.
Like you forget about it like being delayed, and then you'll be like, what would have happened if it wasn't delayed? Like the game probably wouldn't have worked properly anyway. Like delays, they help the game be better in a way.
Yeah, and especially like a game like No Man's Sky, it's a very very big game, a crazy concept. It's not going to be easy to make.
Yeah. Plus, it's also like really surprising, like because every world is randomly generated.
Yeah, and
like none of it's the same apparently.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna do a video on it. If you want to, like when it comes out, we can do a live stream of it. It's definitely something that's gonna be cool. And another game I'm very excited for. I just popped up on my screen here. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Lego Star Wars.
Lego video game.
Yes, it comes with a fin. Not a fin. That's not fin. Yes, it is fin. Wait, is it a fin? Yeah. A fin. Wait, is that the one? Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. So Finn is a actual Lego minifigure that you get. He's half in the Stormtrooper outfit. That's cool. And then you also get in-game stuff. A droid's character pack. I don't know. I like my Lego games. I'm going to put my hand up right now. If you can't see me on the audio version, I literally have my hand up in the air. I do like Lego games. And I'm paying $109 for this one. Yeah.
Yeah, like Lego games are really good as well because I had like the original Star Wars Lego games.
Yeah.
And I also have the Lego Marvel superheroes and the Avengers one.
Yeah.
They were good, but like the Lego Avengers one, I feel like it basically like a lot of the levels kind of went off the movies.
Yeah.
And like they didn't really add more to that.
Yeah.
But like they had like different characters. And I'm just like, they could have just like added that to like the Marvel superheroes game instead of just making a whole new game for it.
No, it's true, but I don't know. But I think the newer game, like it's like open world or something.
Yeah, if they make them more open world, then it'll be more enjoyable than be like, all right, you just gotta like play this level and then like run around the city and then do shit.
Now in terms of I'm going away from the well, I'm still staying in the game section. Okay, 30th of September, EB Expo 2016. I have purchased my tickets. I don't know how I even purchased it already. They came out the day we're recording this at 12 o'clock. I bought them yesterday.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm a superhuman. I don't know.
Well, you do have like level 4 things that you get like.
Sure, I think I get like early access and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking now that the Ultimate Gamer Pass is basically, if you don't know what even the EB Expo is, it's just an expo for games. Simplest way of putting it, I guess.
Yeah.
And the Ultimate Gamer ticket is you get tickets to all the days for the expo. You get express access. You go 15 minutes before every session. You get your own chill out kind of zone. You get a welcoming dinner, a gamer like loot bag. You get a whole bunch of stuff. You get like meet people from the industry and stuff like that. I bought this 3 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
I think so. 2014 it was.
Yeah, because last year I didn't go.
Yeah.
I bought the ticket. I think it was like $650 when I bought it. Now it's $750.
Yeah.
When I bought it, so the tickets came out at 12 o'clock. I went on at 12:05. By the time I went through the whole thing and bought the ticket, they were sold out. That was it. There was only about 50 tickets available. It is now 4:30 in the afternoon. On the day the tickets release, and you can still buy an Ultimate Gamer ticket. What is that saying? What is that saying?
That $100 is too much for a lot of people.
Like, I think it's ridiculous that they put the price up for one, because you're not getting anything extra. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. EB Games.
I don't know.
It's okay if you're from a different country, you never heard of EB Games, but you've heard of GameStop. They're all the same thing. Literally.
It's a gaming store, basically.
You know, you go to trade in your PS4, you get like $12 off another PS4.
I remember seeing I think like a meme on Facebook yesterday. It's like, oh, you go into like your local GameStop, you trade in like all these games and your PS4, and you only get like $10.75. I was like, well, that's basically like EB Games.
Yeah. I saw another meme. It was like a guy, like the world's largest video game collection or something, has like 120,000 games.
Yeah.
And at the moment it's like, oh, $12.50 for a game.
Yeah.
Like,
that's ridiculous. Like even when like we were gonna sell our PS4s for like the Star Wars edition one.
Yeah.
Like when you asked them, like how much did they ask for it?
Oh, I think so I had the 500 gig console with one controller. I think they were giving like $270. I think maybe even less.
So let's say like between $250 and $300.
Yeah.
How much did we pay for that console? I bought just the console bare. I didn't buy any games for it because I couldn't afford anything extra.
Was it like 650, 700s? I don't know. Now I've like
it was like 550 for just the PS4 console.
What else did I buy with it? I don't know. I feel like I bought a lot of stuff. I didn't remember buying that. I didn't remember picking up my console. Oh no, yeah, I think I did trade in my console for it.
Because I remember you said you traded in like your Xbox or something.
I traded my
or
PS4.
your Wii U as well.
No, that was for my Xbox One. I traded in my PS4. I don't know, why did I do that? Can I go back in time? Someone out there who has a time machine, can you come help me? Why did I do that? I went into EB Games and I took in my console and I traded in. I can find the receipt. I only probably got about $250 off. I put $100 on the console and I paid about $300 when I was there on the day. So what's that, like 300, 400? It's like $150 something.
Yeah.
Like plus I'm level 4, so I get like 10-15% extra
bonus credit. Yeah.
Bonus credit, but it's still, you know.
Yeah, because like the Star Wars edition one, that was $600.
Yeah.
But like it was $50 more than like the regular one.
Yeah.
But like for 1 terabyte, you know, obviously that.
But
for like that console that's only been out for like a year, they already want to give you like half the amount.
Dude, I'll tell you this. Okay, this is where I figured out that EB Games were into the whole highway robbery. Like, okay, I went to Supernova, and I signed up. Oh my god, my dogs are so loud right now. They're crazy. I signed up for a magazine. Don't remember what the magazine was called. And when I signed up, you could pick 2 Blu-ray movies out of this whole selection. I was like, cool. I saw sitting there Watch Dogs. Can you hear them right now? They're crazy. So I got Watch Dogs in the plastic, never opened, never played.
Yeah.
I go to EB Games. I'm like, look, I had this game. I don't want to trade it in. I want to give it to you guys to sell for the money. They're like, no, we can't do that. We have to trade it in. I'm like, all right, give me the best value you can possibly. This has never been opened.
Yeah.
All you got to do is literally put a sticker on it, put it in the drawer. It's all yours. Never open, nothing. They gave me $45 for it.
And how long was it since Watch Dogs came out?
It was probably about 6 months after it came out, I would say. And the game on release was from EB Games, about $110.
Yeah.
So just over half the amount that it cost from day one for a never opened, never played copy of the game.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Crazy.
Yeah. Plus, even it's like, yeah, we'll give you $40 for it, but we're gonna sell it for like 90.
Yeah, like
Like there's pre-owned games that there is like they've been like recently, and they're only like $10 cheaper than the new one. You might as well just buy the brand new one.
Yeah.
Than the pre-owned one. I was
like
fuck?
I know we've been to a CEX, I believe it's called, like Trade and Swap or something.
Yeah.
When they have a post at the front of the store which says, we will buy your consoles for this much, and we're gonna sell them for this much. So before you even go in there, how much you're gonna sell it for. Like when the PS4 first came out, the first shipment, which sold out like super quick, I got my hands on the console. I went past that. I didn't want to trade it in or sell or anything. I was happy with the console.
Yeah.
I went past there, and it had on the wall, "We will buy your console for," I think it was $800 or $750, $800, and we're gonna sell it for $1,000. That's literally what they had on their wall. I'm like, all right, cool. I ended up actually selling on eBay and lost money, but that's a different. But yeah, like they were there. They're telling you what they're gonna do, like right off the bat. Where EB Games like, oh yeah, you trade in 8 games, we'll give you $50 for all those games, and we're gonna sell them all for $50, like by themselves, and make like quadruple what we sold it, like bought it off you for. Like it's crazy.
I don't know if EB Games just, I don't know.
I mean,
what to say.
While saying that, I had my PSVR with them. I just bought tickets for the EB Expo. I have 2 other pre-orders with them. I mean, they have a lot of my money. I'm like level 4,
Yeah, they have like really good like exclusives. Like the collector's editions I get from them. Because like they're the ones that have them. It's like they usually have a statue, and I was like, I want the statue. But like for a brand new game, like $100, like just there, like $99.95. I'm just like, just make it the whole 100. Don't give me that freaking 5-cent bullshit, because I know what I'm paying for. I'm like, just like freaking JB, like a new release game. It's like, like $79, $89.
Like I remember when I went to buy I went in there planning to take the games back a week later. It was Far Cry Primal and Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare 2. Yeah. I bought them both at EB Games for the price of $99.95 each. Yeah. In my head, I was like, I don't know what's happening outside. There's like cats and dogs.
And I was like, I'm crazy.
We're on a farm today. So I spent, $198 on those 2 games. Yeah. If I went to like Big W next door, both games would have cost me $120. Almost the price of one game.
Yeah, like I'm actually surprised Big W usually, like even for like new release movies, they have it for crazy cheap. Yeah. Like like when Star Wars and Deadpool came out, like everyone else is like, oh, like $45 for the Blu-ray. Yeah. Big W is like, $25. Yeah. Fine. I was like, yes. I'm down. Even like with their new games, like usually like straight like day one, it's like we'll have it on sale. Yeah. Because I remember FIFA 14. Yeah. I think that was like the last FIFA game I owned. Yeah. On 360, like day one, like everyone else is like like $90 or whatever. Yeah. Big W is like $60.
Yeah, how much wasn't Uncharted like $69 or $69? I think. Like, Uncharted 4 like day one. Yeah. I was like, hold up, and then I went there because I'm on the Nathan Drake collection. The Nathan Drake collection was like $80, but like the new game, I was like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. This doesn't work, but I didn't end up buying any of them. But
yeah, I need to get the Nathan Drake collection. I want to replay them. Uncharted 4.
All I've ever played of Uncharted was when we were at PAX last year. That was like my Uncharted experience.
Such a good game. Oh, I love it. Yeah. I love it so much.
Something I don't love. Since we recorded the last podcast, we have gone to the movies. Alone, separately, not together. At different times, yeah. He didn't invite me. No, I'm just kidding. He did. Invited. And we have both watched a new movie.
What's the movie?
What's it called?
X-Men, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, X-Men Apocalypse.
I was thinking Wolverine. I'm like, wait a minute. It's not called Wolverine. No. X-Men Apocalypse. What do you have to say about it?
I enjoyed it. I have to say I enjoyed it. I don't know why, but like when I actually think about it, like some of like the like Marvel movies, like from like Disney's side, I don't know. It's not like I enjoy it like now I'm just like, yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah. And then like after a while I'm like, all right, like I fucking love this shit. Mm-hmm. And then like I don't know, but like X-Men has kind of been a bit more appealing in a way to me and more consistent, sort of, like with the exceptions of like, you know, Last Stand and Origins. Like those are piles of poo, really. But like, yeah, like the first X-Men, the second X-Men, First Class, Days of Future Past, I enjoyed them. I liked them. Especially like when like Days of Future Past, like like that when that movie came out, I was just like, Quicksilver, man.
Yeah.
That guy. That's why I like dye my hair. A bit of silver in it because I was like, Ross. But yeah, I enjoyed that movie, Apocalypse. I feel like it could have had a bit of like a stronger plot, maybe, or like stronger areas in it. But like thoroughly, I enjoyed it.
I'm on the opposite end of the scale. Okay, I'm not the biggest X-Men fan. I don't even know how many X-Men movies I've watched. I've watched probably the last 2 that have come out. Not including this one. So I went and watched it. I was excited to watch it. You know, the trailers made it look good. I don't know. I'm not going to say I enjoyed it because that's just going to be a lie. Yeah. I watched it and I was kind of like, what is happening? And that's kind of like what I said throughout the movie. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? But overall, like the big kind of, I guess you call it a fight scene at the end where they're getting down the dude. I don't know. Yeah. Like that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But overall, it may not be my style of movie. I'm not sure what it was. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would, to be honest. Like, if I had to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. That's from a guy, like, don't give me any hate. That's just from a guy that's like not really into the X-Men kind of universe and all their kind of stuff going on. But I mean, there were some scenes in that movie where I was like, wow, that, like, in terms of a movie that's made well, that was made well. Like in some of the scenes, some of the other scenes are a bit like, kind of like, I think it was like left half the green screen in that scene. But you know, no, I appreciated. Let's just say that I appreciated the movie for what it was more than enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But you know.
Quicksilver scene, man. You like, I can't get enough of that.
The Quicksilver scene, like, did you watch the behind the scenes little thing they put on?
Like,
the way they filmed that, holy crap!
Yeah,
amazing.
Freaking slow-mo phantom camera.
Yeah,
they had to like put on a track at like 90. Wasn't like 90 miles?
Yeah,
per
it's
hour?
like 90 miles an hour.
So that's like, because 60 miles is 100 k's, so it probably would have been like 130, 150 k's maybe.
Something like that. That's fast for a camera.
Yeah.
On a thick thing, like, woof.
Yeah, and like they had to like get it like perfectly, all the explosions for that to be for that shot to work. But that song that they put with it, holy shit!
That scene,
was not expecting that.
That was probably my favorite scene in the movie. Like, I mean, Quicksilver in any scene in any of the movies, they're always amazing. Like
because like here's the one thing that I enjoy about, like, I always love that movie, like, even if it's just one character that's like not really like in the last movie, he wasn't really in it that much, but like when a movie has that one character that acts as that comic relief, and like who's like always makes, you know, like comedic jokes and whatever, just like being an idiot, really. Like that that makes a movie for me. Like that's kind of what like DC's kind of lacking, because I want to be like, whoa, I want to be so super serious and be like, whoa. Where like they don't have that. Where like in like Batman vs Superman, like Batman did that like probably like twice. And like, but still, like that movie was kind of a bit like, but it wasn't enough.
I feel like in Batman vs Superman, like they got halfway through filming and they're like, okay, we need something to kind of like break the ice here. Get that bit of relief. But then it was just like, okay, this is weird. Like the second half of the movie was like, did like something change? Did Batman just want to get funnier, or something went a bit weird? Like, but it was like, it wasn't like, it was like halfway through the movie. I'm like, what are you doing? Just stop it.
I don't know, but like with the X-Men, like after that movie, I'm like, I wanted more Quicksilver, but like it was enough. But I fucking love Quicksilver.
I think it was a perfect amount of Quicksilver, and it was like at the right time as well.
Yeah.
Because I was getting to me, I get to that part of the movie where before he came on the screen, I was just like, okay, come on, I need that something extra. Give me that something. It's been a bit weird so far. And then he came on, I was just like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm back into it. And then after a while, I was like, all right, yeah, you know.
Yeah, but I'm also kind of interested where if they do end up making more like X-Men movies, where it's going to be now, because basically in a way they've kind of already erased the original 3 movies. It's like, oh, Mystique and Magneto, they're not bad anymore.
Yeah, it's
really
confused me.
Yeah.
As a person who's kind of come in and out of the series, I'm like, wait, this is like before this and that's after that.
Yeah, so like this whole trilogy is before the originals.
Yeah,
but like they still like have things that lead to it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay.
Yeah,
they kind of like, I don't know, in a way they confuse the timeline between these 2 films.
Yeah. I'm totally confused with the whole series.
Yeah.
Like, there's like people in the movie who are like being introduced in this movie who have had their own thing going on. I don't want to say it just in case it's a spoiler. But like they've had their own thing, but now they're having a thing in the movie. I'm just like, I'm confused, but I kind of understand what's happening. Anyway, on that note, I think I'm out of here.
All right.
I think I'm.
Bye, Dean.
I think you're gonna give me a high five.
Oh, I'll give you a high five. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be hanging.
Yeah, we've been just like sit there, you're like still waving. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say today. Is there anything you want to add to the podcast before we go?
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Dean's channel.
Sounds good to me. They can also rate us on iTunes. 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, up to you.
Write a review.
Yeah, Stitcher Radio. I'm not sure if Stitcher Radio have a review type system. If they do, leave a review. Yeah, alright. I'm out of here, man.
Okay.
Bam.
Is this how we're ending the podcast now?
Apparently.
With a fist bump and like...
Yeah.
La-la-la-la. Like Baymax.
Yeah.
Tied it in. Boom.
Bam. I'm out of here.
Bye.
I'm taking my drink.